Welcome to this introduction to the breath of light, chakra breathing for accelerated healing. With spiritual healing facilitator, Margaret Gilfoyle. As the breath of light sequence begins, bring your focus to the top of your head within the center at the crown chakra, visualizing at this place that there is a beam of light beginning to shine from far away, coming closer and closer. It is white light. It is 2 inches in diameter. As you breathe naturally through your nostrils, visualize that with your intention, you are drawing in with the breath the beam of light even stronger into the crown chakra at the top of the head. As the spiritual assistance collaborates with your intention of bringing light into the crown chakra, it enhances the intensity and focus of this light. And the 2-inch beam entering into the center of the top of the head flows directly into the center of the brain to the location of the pineal and pituitary gland, forming a small sphere of white light. Upon your exhalation, as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, visualizing that the light continues to shine as a brilliant spotlight in through the crown, into the center of the brain, creating an even more brilliantly glowing small sphere of divine light, bringing clarity into the center of the brain. The awareness may begin of how this light enhances you. As all energy is affected by the breath of light, and everything within the physical body, emotional, mental, and spiritual body is created of energy, you may begin to experience the awareness of how thoughts that are filled with divine light or memory patterns may be enhanced, may raise vibration, may dissolve. If there has been confusion within your mind, if you have been thinking much about different topics, of allowing this white light to come into the center of the brain as a calming influence, as a brightening, enlightening influence on the thoughts, of releasing them as they no longer serve you, for cellular memories to fill with divine light, for the experience of congestion on any level within the physical brain. If there has been tendency for headache or migraines, of congestion within even the smallest of capillaries, of brain tissue, of visualizing that as the breath continues to be drawn in through the crown chakra into the center of the brain, that the subsequent exhalations are allowing the sphere of light to grow wider in circumference, beginning to expand to include more of the brain tissue, filling more and more of the area within the skull with this glowing, very clean white light. As the expansion of white light continues within the brain, with your visualization, see it filling the entire brain. All of the lobes of the brain are beginning to pulse and lighten with this experience. Allow your focus to include the white light expansion into the lower part of the brain, into the cerebellum, all along the lower occipital ridge of the skull within the head, visualizing the white light pooling here as well, until your visualization of the entire brain is a glowing white light experience. As you continue of breathing in through the crown chakra, into the brain, with the next exhalation, visualize that you exhale straight back out of the crown chakra. With the exhalation out, visualizing any energy, congestion that has been within the brain has this opportunity to be released directly within the beam of light, remaining focused as it leaves the brain and is carried far beyond the energetic field of your body itself. Continue breathing in and now exhaling out of the brain. With each exhalation, allowing a deeper and deeper release of any energetic that it is time for its removal or dispersal from the body. If there are specific thought patterns or specific memories or situations that you wish to release, visualize them as being surrounded with this white light that is filling the brain, and gently see them floating up and out of the crown chakra, surrounded by this white light of divine love. Allow a transformation of the experience to occur and clears the energetic field above the crown chakra. With your next inhalation, bring the focus then to the area of the third eye chakra within the center of the forehead, and visualize here that the spiritual assistance coming for you wishes to work to cleanse and clarify the third eye chakra along with your breath. Breathing in through the nostrils, visualizing that with your intention, the white light is drawn in an even greater degree into the third eye chakra, straight into the center of the brain. Continue breathing in through the third eye chakra at this location known as the center of intuition. The awareness also within this area of all of the nerves around the forehead, visualizing that this very pure and clean white light come in to calm and soothe the nerves flowing into the body, encompassing the energetic system of the chakra of the third eye as well, moving into the center of the brain and meeting again the pineal and pituitary gland, visualizing upon exhalation that you exhale straight back out of the third eye chakra. Your intention may include a greater clarity of intuition, a greater clarity of sense of self within your spiritual awakening, continuing to breathe in the white light presence and frequency into the third eye. As the front of the third eye chakra begins to clear, the back of the third eye chakra now also wishes to be addressed. Visualize this beam of light as extremely strong, moving in to the center of the brain and exhaling straight back out again, down into Mother Earth below, the surface that you are laying on. Within this breath pattern is very beneficial, as many of the breath patterns in this sequence, which come on the back of the body, for the release of the past from here. As you continue breathing in through the back of the third eye chakra, bringing your awareness into the center of the brain with this frequency of bright white light, exhaling straight back out, visualizing that any release of the past that has been held within the mind has opportunity to flow easily out through the brain. Any experience, any situation, any tendency of right or left brain imbalance to be equalized, filled with balance, exhaling out. With the next breath in, again through the back of the third eye chakra, bring with your intention the energy of peace coming in through the back of the third eye, flowing very slowly up through the back of the brain, in through the center of the brain, and continuing with power straight through the front, the frontal lobe, and exhaling out through the front of third eye chakra. Bring the breath in again through the back of the third eye, the energy of peace flowing strongly, a beam of white light 2 inches in diameter, straight through the brain, releasing out through the front of the third eye any energy that has not been peaceful on any level. The unspiraling out of energy may occur for you, of energy that has been tightly wound within the body. Allow it to loosen, unfurl, be filled with peace, and exit out of the front of the third eye chakra. With your next breath, swing gently your focus to the front of the face, to the location of the eyes. Visualizing coming into each eye socket, including an aperture or circumference around the eyes to include approximately 3.5 inches wide beam of light shining into the eyes and pooling underneath the eyes about 2 inches into the body. With your exhalation, allow this light to simply gather and pool underneath the eyes to create a cushion of light behind them, surrounding them, and filling them. With this breath pattern, is very beneficial for soothing nerves around the eyes. If the eyes are used often in challenging way with reading or computer work, of any energy congestion may be experienced around the eyes can be soothed and dissipated with this breath pattern. If there are physical eye disturbances themselves, these too may be enhanced with the breath of light. The focus of the beams of light coming in include the tiny connective tissue which holds the eyes in place on the outer corners, the inner corners of the eye, includes the eyes themselves and all that is experienced within the eye. the cornea, the retina, the pupil, all of the capillaries, the tissue of the eye itself, visualizing especially that the beam of light is focusing in very strongly and with great intent into these areas. Allow the light to simply continue to pool all around and within the eyes as you continue of breathing into this area. With the next exhalation out, visualize that all images of words, the images of things that you have seen, either within your personal life, on TV, any experience of the physical eyes themselves of disturbance on any level, can now be exhaled out of the eye sockets and out into the beams of light, which will accept any congestion that you give, visualizing that this congestion is flowing upwards, out of the eye sockets, out through the energy field, out through the ceiling above you. As you continue, there is a flow of energy created in release, similar to an energetic wave moving through areas of the eye sockets, flooding upward and out. Working with the left and right eye in this way, if you have close connection with other people and their energy has impacted you, either within the left side, typically associated with the feminine, or with the right side, typically associated with the masculine, that those persons' perceptions may also be cleared and their energetic impact may flow out of you as well. Allow also the energy of divine love and peace to be included in this exchange, and only the energetic of love and peace be between you and these people as you continue exhaling out any energetic impact of the eyes. Next, gently slide the focus downwards into each ear. The entire outer ear also included in two beams of light shining in from each side of the body. The impact of the frequency of light shining in the ears is very evident in working with ear congestion within the eustachian tubes or impacts within the eardrums of any energy from the cell phone itself. These electromagnetic waves may be allowed dispersal and release with this very high and clean frequency of light surrounding the ears. Breathing in and visualizing these two beams coming in as you bring the breath in very deeply into the lungs and see these beams meeting in the center of the head. So there's one long beam coming in to each ear and meeting in the center of the body. If there is the impact of words that others have spoken to you that remains within the ears, allow these energies to also be dissipated or lightened in vibration with this light entering into the body. With any breath pattern that you work with